Hello everyone, James O'Keefe here. Welcome to Project Veritas headquarters and to the infamous Wall of Shame, where the journalists' reputations go to die, where journalists have to print retractions and corrections in articles questioning our journalism ethics. That's why it's so troubling and ironic. That's why we make a big deal out of it, and that's why we call it the Wall of Shame. This one coming on the heels of our Minnesota ballot harvesting investigation. So many journalists are printing retractions. The first one goes to Newsweek for falsely reporting having more than 3 ballots was not against the law, and now they've had to print a big, fat, juicy retraction. Retracto, the correction alpaca.
Retracto, he's coming at ya.
So in this Newsweek article, they printed the following: ballot harvesting is not illegal in Minnesota. Problem? Ballot harvesting is illegal. There's a statute, and you can see the statute right here. It makes it legal to have in your possession more than 3 ballots. And as you see in the car there, Mr. Levon had many more than 3 ballots. He had many ballots all over his lap, ballots hustling at 2 a.m.
2 in the morning, still hustling.
This was indeed illegal. In fact, the Minnesota trial court that ultimately put it on hold did not overturn the statute. It merely temporarily restrained the Secretary of State from enforcing that law. Therefore, the actions of Levon on the tape, dated from July, are indeed against state law. So Newsweek updated their article, 10:30 a.m. Quote, this story has been updated to include a response from Ilhan Omar and to clarify the status of the Minnesota law regarding ballot harvesting and to include more context about Project Veritas. Why didn't you put the context in when you broadcasted this to your audience? Newsweek was not the only one to get this wrong about the Minnesota law. The guy from Fox 9 also got it wrong, and that's why we sent him this correction and saying, you're going to have to correct this as well. Now, the name of the reporter who made the retraction, his name is Darragh Roche. He's a reporter for Newsweek. Darragh Roche, there's his Twitter avatar. You can tweet at him, share a piece of your mind with him. But what's interesting about this retraction is that we sent Newsweek and Darragh a legal letter. Darragh never responded to our letter, but he did kind of a phantom correction. He thought that he could get away with it. He was scared. He was scared of the alpaca. So he did it. He did it without even telling us he did it. He didn't respond to our letter. But we have put the letter in the frame and the correction where it will live in infamy, Darragh. So, unfortunately for Darragh, Minnesota's High Court affirmed the 3-ballot limit September 4th. So again, what Levon did is indeed against the law. The police are in fact investigating. But of course, these journalists have no interest in exposing facts or investigating things. They're anti-journalists. Their interest is in suppressing information, covering up information, and using character assassination against myself. So this Newsweek lie was reiterated, repeated, distributed, disseminated, and Darragh, you're going to get a plushie. It even has the Project Veritas logo on the little bandana. It's very cute. We're too busy doing important journalism to put this on our website yet, but we will get to that. And we are going to put the correction on the infamous Wall of Shame, where it will live in infamy forever. It'll go right around here someplace. We got corrections just stacked up all over my desk. All of this could be avoided, Darragh Roche, if you just stuck to the facts, if you just talked to us, if you did your job, you let your emotions get in the way of your reporting. It's not good, not a good look. And I recommend that in the future, just stick to the facts. Just do your job. Stay tuned, because there are many more retractions on the Minnesota ballot harvesting investigation, and we're going to frame every single one. We need the news, not retractions, or we're gonna demand a correction.